have a question to ask. Okay. Why is it that men, when it comes to cooking, men feel as if it is their rights? There are a lot of hungry men on the street too, just because they feel like cooking is for women. Anyway, your online aunties are here with a debate for you guys. So I want to know your thoughts in the comment section, because this was a heated debate on social media. Like, anyway, topics we are trending about being first daughters. Okay, so that's how it even caught my interest, because I'm a first daughter.
I'm a last daughter.
Yeah, actually.
The last child. The last born.
Small children. But yeah, so it was, people were talking about, their ordeals as first daughter. It was basically light-hearted conversations about as first daughter, just have money, or people should dash first daughter money, because it's not easy. Blah, blah, blah. Those kind of conversations. So then one Gen Z baddie, she now made a tweet or a thread. Let me just give you guys the whole story. She said, I started rebelling against the first daughter shit in 2020. My mom got an apartment so she could be closer to work. So I was home with my dad and brother. She called me one time because my father complained that I don't cook. And then she told me that I'm supposed to take her spot when she's not around. Okay. I have never been that confused in my life. Take your place as how? Na me go marry or what? I was 18 fighting online classes for my life. From that point, I just stopped cooking entirely. I wouldn't leave my room before 2 p.m. either. All man for himself. My brother too went to call her that I don't cook anything. Yeah. At that point, I increased pressure. I started buying coke for only me. When my mom came back, she taught my brother how to fry plantain, and my father started cooking too. So that's the tweet. And I'm sure this lady did not expect the kind of comments that she got.
But her tweet is stupid.
Of course not.
Like, wait. Because I didn't want to, I didn't know this dish.
Yeah.
I didn't want Ade to read it to me before we started filming, because I wanted like my actual reaction. And I was really waiting for her to make sense. But she sounds dumb. I'm so sorry.
Exactly.
Are we supposed to applaud you like, one man for themselves? It doesn't even make sense. Let me tell you what people forget. Your mom has been cooking for you and the family since you were eating. Why was it not all man for themselves then?
Exactly.
I don't know how to explain it. I don't know why people see this cooking thing as something they are doing for others. So because you don't want others to eat as well, you are not eating coke and biscuits. You don't have sense.
And like this story, this story,
makes sense.
There are several angles to it. Okay,
so many.
Now there were so many people that were angry. That's why I said in the beginning that like many men are hungry. There's so many men in the comment section that were angry that she wasn't cooking solely because it's not this reason they were giving.
Yeah,
it's mostly because as men we used to mow the lawn.
Yes.
So I was like, that's not the point.
Just shut up. That's not the point.
That's not the point. Yeah,
men always get it twisted.
Exactly.
Because I know we always say these things why we cook or do things.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's not just so that our husbands will eat.
Yes.
I go chop.
Exactly. My children go chop now. Like that one is not.
Like, I have people that live with me, staff. I cook for them too.
Exactly.
They're living with me, but I'm the one cooking for them, and I'm not saying like how dare I cook for these people.
Yeah, exactly. And from this girl's story, it seems like a
I'm
home.
laughing because it's so stupid.
It seems like a home where, when in a home where the mother is like the powerhouse.
Yeah.
And the father is just, that's what it seems like, because the mother even had to move away for a job.
For work, yeah. To be closer to work.
Closer to work, so.
But the funny thing, not necessarily. Okay, the mother definitely is a powerhouse, but you know what this also kind of tells me? It tells me that the mother and the father are even in a very good marriage/relationship, because not a lot of men will even want their wives.
Yes, it's true, it's
want
true.
Their wives or allow their wives, or a lot of men, even me as a woman, I won't be okay with it. My husband living in an apartment because that's all of us are moving houses.
Thank you.
Like I won't let that happen. Do you get?
Exactly.
So it kind of shows the kind of marriage they are into as well. They kind of probably have an understanding. We don't know. They didn't say anything about the man. We don't know what he brings to the table, but they probably have to understand, because she was doing all these things. She was working, and it's, I don't know.
But it can be both ways too.
Yeah.
It can be also that the man feels like, because he's the man, why should he move to where they are?
Yeah.
Or maybe
we just don't know the backstory.
Yeah.
But the point is, a lot of men that will feel it this way, that will say, that will be like, how should I move as a man? They won't let you move.
Yeah,
actually. They won't let you move.
Yeah,
a lot of men that want to be like, how can I move like that? A lot of men will tell you to quit that job.
Yes.
Thank you.
Resign and come and sit down at home.
So we don't really know how their marriage works. But the fact that she's not around, for me, I don't see a problem with this whole story.
Yeah.
Like the babe sounds stupid. She sounds like one of those people that social media brainwashed
Thank you.
to think that her actions are body actions, but your actions just make you look like somebody that don't have home
That is
training,
not
and someone that don't
thoughtful.
have sense.
Yes, you're not-
someone that's not thoughtful.
Yeah,
because
because-
why are you drinking Coke? That's the thing I'm taking out. Why am I drinking Coke and biscuits instead of me to cook?
Exactly.
And if I'm cooking for myself, don't I love my brother and father?
Yeah. And
Why
you know,
can't I add the
for me,
amount?
when I even heard this story, her cooking for her father is, to me, is non-negotiable. Like,
Extremely
you live
non-negotiable.
in my house.
I pay your school fees.
I pay your school fees. I pay
Very
your-
soon.
that
She
your
said
online
she's,
classes.
thank you. Before you know, she wants to go abroad.
Thank
Somebody
you.
will pay the school fees. It's not this Gen Z
It's
children. no.
non-negotiable. Like, you cannot
Like,
see all
I
these.
even understand the brother.
Yeah, I understand the brother. Yeah, but you see all this wokeness that a lot of Gen Z people have online, because you don't know the true story.
And you know
for
the
real
funny
life.
thing? At 18, you should move out of your... You want to be woke, Shebi?
Thank you.
Move out. Foot
Go and
your
have your
bills,
own apartment.
rent your house, eat biscuit and drink the Coke. You want
Exactly.
to do it in your own apartment. You can't be living under my roof. I be the one. Yeah. Boy, her father must be nice, though.
Yeah, of course. Now,
Because
he,
he
even,
didn't
that's why I feel like
even
he's
say
not-
anything.
I don't even feel like, I think he's not, some men, they're
Yeah,
not
they're
that
just the
strict.
calmer
Yeah, they're
one,
just like,
and the women are the power.
yeah,
Yeah,
they will call the mother to come and fight the fight.
Yes,
So
yes.
because I don't know how. And my father is not even that kind of person, but I don't know how I will not cook for my father. Like, it does not even make sense.
it's
in
the
any way.
internet. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's social media.
Yeah.
It's social media.
Because
Like
me-
her reasons didn't make sense.
Exactly. Me, I'm a first daughter, right? So I can understand the plight of first daughters where you are like, yeah, especially when you're still young and
Yeah.
they expect you to fill your mother's shoes. I understand that part. Me, I'm not even the first child. I'm the first daughter, but I know that I was expected to have sense from a very early age. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have that. You can't even afford to be stupid because everybody is seeing you as you are the first you're the first daughter.
Yeah.
Women do this, women do that. So I understand the plight. I understand her plight in that angle.
And apart from first daughter, is it normal? Like women are just expected,
Thank
and
you.
thought, and we've established that,
I
right?
understand that plight in that angle, right? But the way to revolt against it is not by basic things like cooking.
Cooking, thank you.
It's not like basic. It's not by
Thank
basic like
you.
cooking. Like, it's not like.
They did not tell you to back your brother when your brother finishes eating.
They
Collect
didn't
his
tell you to
plate,
come
go and
and
wash
pay
it.
school
They don't tell you to do.
They didn't need to do much because at the end
And
of
don't
the day,
forget.
the mother is still alive. She's still in the picture. So it's not
Don't
like the mother is dead.
Cooking food that you self will eat.
That's even the worst part of this whole thing.
Because how do I punish myself? Because I want to punish the people I
People
live
in
with.
the house, yeah.
Do you know, I tell you this all the time. Like, my husband is lucky in the sense that I cook exactly what I want to eat. Then I now
Yeah.
add extra for the other people in the house. I don't
Exactly.
have to put it.
Yes.
Because me not cooking, I'm doing myself.
Exactly.
And you know, it's so bad that sometimes, do you know there's sometimes I even buy food for people at home, but that's not what I want to eat. I'll still cook what I want to eat.
Exactly.
I think about food all the time.
Exactly.
Because from morning I'm like, what do I
What
want
will I
to
eat
eat
in the
today?
night? What will I eat
Yes.
this afternoon?
What do I want to eat? What do I feel like cooking? Sometimes I'll be like, I'll just buy food. I'll buy food. Before you know it, I enter market. I'll still cook. So me not doing, I'm doing myself. So I think people need to start seeing it as you're doing it for yourself.
Yeah.
We know there are days that you don't feel like cooking, right? Or you don't feel like you want to buy food for yourself, but hey, you have people you're taking care of. You will cook for them. We know there are days like that. But do not punish
I'm
yourself.
sure in her head, her excuse is that she's battling online classes, this and that. My dear, it's not PhD. You're just 18. Like,
Yeah.
that online class is
You know, pass
my
WAEC and all
Thank
this
you.
GCSE,
You know the end.
what's it called? And all those things to
I know, you know,
find
then
admission.
was pandemic. See, when
This
people
is
try to
excuse.
use school as excuse, it's be like,
This
all of us go
went.
school.
I
All of us go school. Like,
of us
don't come
went.
and make it look as if what you are dealing. Except you're not intelligent. Except you're not an intelligent person. You know. Except
Yeah.
you are struggling academically.
But you know the funny thing? I never took WAEC classes separate, exam
At
classes. Like, it's just the normal school and I took my exams
Yeah.
and passed.
No,
So
I'm even thinking that is
pandemic,
know,
online classes.
online school
Maybe.
classes, maybe. But even at that, like, it's not rocket science, my dear sister. You are just 18, so whatever you are studying there is not. In fact,
What I say, mothers are in school.
thank you.
They are in uni. They are writing
and
projects.
Even, funny enough, even doing
and
it
they have
online
family.
makes it easier. It's not like you go to school in the morning, then rush back home and come and cook. You're at home.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's even food stuff. You only just to cook it.
Yeah.
That is now the problem. And that brings me to another topic, which we always discuss anyway. This whole argument of cooking and not cooking. Let it rest.
I'm tired of
I'm
it.
tired
if
of
you
it.
notice, I know they talk am again. All I will tell people is I cook for my family.
Thank
Come and
you.
beat me.
Come,
I happily, in fact, sometimes I might not even feel like cooking. I don't have the strength. I will still cook for them. My children must chop. My staffs must chop. In fact, I even cook and give my gate man join. My husband will eat. Whether my husband is at home or not, I will still cook for the people in the house. I can do it whether I like doing it or I don't like doing it, Shebi, I can do it. I will do it.
My husband does not even have to help out in the kitchen. He does not even need to pass the kitchen set.
Thank you.
He does not even need to give me moral support.
Wait, what of the posts that you see men, things to do when your wife is cooking, they'll not come to the kitchen, hug them. Don't try it.
Stay where you are. Don't stress me, please.
Anytime my husband comes to the kitchen, I'm like, okay, is there anything? Like, okay, I'm coming. I'm bringing the food. Bye.
Bye. Let me, no,
Like,
please.
I don't want it there.
We're not saying that in your own home, your husband should not help out. That is your own
It's
home.
you, but don't make it a rule.
Don't make it a rule and don't
Or
make
a
it look
thing,
as if
or how
women
to
are
know
oppressed.
Yes, or how to know a good man. Or how
Thank
to
you.
know a,
Yeah, and that's not fighting oppression. It's like you're not cooking. You're not fighting shit. You're just doing yourself. Because I've noticed that a lot of talking points for people that want to talk about feminism, talking points always cook and not cook. That is not the real oppression in society. That's not. In fact, that's the list of our worries as women
and
in
if you
society.
notice, they focus on cooking and house chores. They never focus on equal contribution financially.
Thank
and
you.
every other thing.
Every other thing,
It's not what they
exactly.
want. They want to be spoilt, but
They don't want to.
Let's all cook.
Exactly. And again, some men we are giving the point of, yeah, I understand that point too, of men have things they do in the house that women don't typically do. So I understand that point. However, it's not for the brother. For the father, yes, but not for the brother, because
not for the brother, exactly.
Yeah, because if you can't tell me
Well,
that
you know,
cooking, me I should be cooking every day, but you mow the lawn once. When I say mow
But you
lawn,
know the
sef,
thing, the brother for me in this story doesn't play any role.
Yeah.
You know why? He's just an extra member of the house.
Exactly.
Because if I'm going to cook for myself and for my dad, am I so wicked that I'll not add my
as in you
brother's
cook
man?
exactly 2 portions.
Yeah, do you understand?
You
Like
count the rice.
the brother doesn't know
Yeah.
how to cook at this point. It not concern me.
Yes.
When he married, let that be his problem.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like
Exactly.
it's not my job to even train you.
Yeah.
It's not my job to
Yeah, and another thing is, if she even didn't want to cook for her brother, she could have told her mom on time that I don't want to cook for this boy. Like you should learn how to cook.
Yes.
It's a different story.
Rebelling against
But that
your father,
is
the
in
wrong
the house.
person.
Someone that has taken care. You don't want to cook, ordinary cook.
And why is he always rebelling against father? If he was cooking for the mother, she's happy. If he was
Thank
cooking
you.
for the grandmother, she's happy. It's just that whole mentality, that social media thing.
Thank you. Twitter fingers.
Men are your enemies, not our enemies.
Yeah, exactly.
We like men over here. Forget that we used to table them
That's what
sometimes.
people don't understand.
Yes.
We don't like useless men.
You know,
We
my
don't like
husband made a
stupid men.
statement recently. My husband, maybe I was editing one of our videos or something. My husband was like, see two of you's mouth. See how people are just sounding like man haters. And I told him, but you know, but if I was a man hater, you'd not be in this house.
Exactly.
Like
Actually.
just start laughing.
Actually.
Because people get it twisted when they hear the way we table some men that we're man haters. Don't get it wrong. We love men, no. When they do right, we should support them very,
Thank
very
you.
well.
We're enjoying our marriages here.
Yes.
So
No, forget.
we're not trying to
We're
do
never
anything
telling
wrong.
you. In fact, we're always here telling them to even pay attention to relationship,
Exactly.
prioritize relationship and marriage, not just walk.
Yeah.
So we like men. We're just saying that. Okay.
It's useless men
Just
that we
put
don't
it out
like.
there. We just don't like useless men like yo.
Thank you.
Yo and his
So if the shoe fits, then collect your shades. No, we're not saying every man,
my
but if the shoe
God.
fits, if you
Collect your
fall into that
shade.
category, collect your shade.
Yeah.
But for this young lady, that's a wrong mindset to have at this age. Like, okay,
It
she said
is.
2 years ago she was 18, or is it 18 now? Anyway,
It doesn't even matter.
Doesn't matter.
Like
It is a wrong
whether it's
mentality.
16 to 25, it's still wrong.
yeah, it's still this life is give and take. You cannot be selfish and expect to get some things from other. Like, no, you
I
have to
know.
give. Something has to give.
This thing you're saying now, I feel like it's a message you kind of have to make a whole video on air. People always focus on the wrong things. You can have a man that does everything for you. Like I tell my husband and I tell people, if you have a man that literally before this video, I was just typing house bill, school fees, new school bag, new school shoe, new this, new that. Like I'm compiling everything to forward to my husband. It's so funny. If you have a man that you don't have to stress, right, when it comes to, or that it mustn't be financial aspect. For me, it's financial and some other parts, right?
Yeah.
A man that is giving you so much of the things he can give. Do you get? A man that is bringing to the table what he knows how to bring. Why is cooking still a problem to you?
Exactly.
Do you understand what I mean? Like, I don't know why this exact problem of cooking is always a problem in people's minds and heads.
Yeah.
I don't
It
understand.
doesn't make sense. And for me, if you don't want to cook, there are ways around it. You can get someone to cook. But
buy the food.
Yes.
Like, not just buying takeaway. bucket
Buckets
of
of
stew,
stew
bucket
and
of stew,
soup,
and just
yeah.
one meat. Like,
Because at the end of the day, it shows that you don't even care about those people.
yeah,
Like
true.
at times that me, I'm tired. I don't
True.
feel like cooking. I'll just buy food,
True.
or I'll tell someone
Yeah.
like, cook Indomie or
True.
something. But
True.
at least the thoughts that
Yes.
count. I want my family to eat. So all this, you are revolting, you are rebelling against first. That's not even anyway. Let me not even go back into
I don't
it.
think, I think the more we talk about it, the more we keep saying what
Yes,
we already said.
like-
I don't know how else to make people understand it. Your father might not, in your case, I'm sure your father is bringing the
Yeah.
finance to the table. Let's not, I'm sure. I'm certain, as a Nigerian man, I'm sure it might be your father and your mother or whatever, but somebody shall bring in it. So
Yeah.
your duty. And that's another thing. People forget, you know how we say marriage is duty? Relationship with how your parents do is duty.
It's duty, of
Relationship
course. Now,
with your friends
is duty. Exactly.
Let's not even get
If
it
you
twisted.
want any relationship to work, it is
It's
duty.
duty.
You can't be one-sided. You can't be
Yes.
acting
You just have
oblivious.
to enjoy the duty, because when the other person is
doing for you.
you're enjoying,
enjoying
it. You
it,
should-
yeah.
I think people just don't have the mind of being givers,
Yes.
they don't have the giving spirit. They just have the
Yes.
receiving spirit. So
Yes.
whenever it reaches their turn to give,
To
it's
give
like,
or
hell
reciprocate
no.
energy.
Like,
Yes,
how
it's
dare
true.
you? Yeah.
Exactly.
That
Do
might
you
be
know,
the problem
this reminds
again.
me again about another post I saw. A woman that was showing her nice routine with her baby. Not like all night with her baby.
Yeah.
She'll wake up, breastfeed, change her baby, wake up, breastfeed, pump. No, not breastfeeding, she was pumping. She will pump, then give the baby bottle, change diaper, lie down, sleep small, wake up again. She was just showing different times in the night. The husband was sleeping beside her. Sometimes he'll wake up, remove his eye mask, check on her, close it back. The comment section was full of, why is your husband sleeping? Why is your husband sleeping? Why is your husband not contributing? Okay, even if he can, because she kept responding to people that, he's not breastfeeding. He's not like, he can't do
I
anything
won't
for
even
me.
respond. No need.
People kept saying, but at least he can wake up and just be awake with you for moral support. I was not like, people keep saying things as 50-50. Like, I do this, you must do this. Why do you want two sleep-deprived parents?
When the husband can wake up in the morning, the husband can actually hold the baby.
Thank you. Why
And she will get some
she'll get
sleep.
some sleep. Why
But
do you
that's
want
because they don't see that part. They've
Yes,
only seen the night.
the
And
night
I keep
part.
saying it. We tell them all the time, Sha. Especially all these women that used to do 50-50 and all those things. He will not wake up to breastfeed it too. No matter the moral support he wants to give, it's a waste of
It's
moral
a waste.
support.
Thank you. It's a
You
waste.
be-
It's even
Yes.
It's even stupidity.
Yes.
In my opinion, it's still stupidity
Yes, it
because
doesn't make sense.
Why would two of you be awake in the night? Then during the day, two of you not walking like zombies up and down when you have babies to take care of.
Thank
Doesn't
you.
make sense.
It doesn't make sense. And again, it could be that you are even. Let's even worst case scenario. Like in my case, it was kind of like that, right? My husband will sleep through the night. Trust me, I have no single complaint. And let me not lie. My mother used to sleep with the child as
Yeah.
well. And sometimes, even when I'm sleeping with the kids, when they're a bit older, because when my mom goes and anybody that comes, right? My husband will still sleep through the night. I don't need him for shit.
Exactly.
When I mean shit, I have planned myself in a way that works for me. I don't even breastfeed. Well, I breastfeed, but not or exclusively. I will do this. I will do it works for me, right? My husband wants to wake up in the morning and go to work. I
exactly.
still don't want a zombie at work.
Exactly.
I need that his job. You see that his job is just
It's more important to
all
me
of
than
us,
waking
yes.
up at night with me, please.
So I will still want him to get if he's the kind of man that is a night crawler that
Yeah,
don't want
like
to
my
sleep, that wants to.
husband.
That's okay,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to force him to because I want to feel supported. For me, I don't feel supported that way.
Exactly. Because
I don't
in my,
feel supported
in my
that
own
way.
case,
There are other ways he supports me.
yeah,
that I
is
appreciate
for
more
you.
than that, yeah.
Because in my own case, it was almost opposite. My own is
Yeah.
that my man is a night crawler.
I know
number
this
one.
husband doesn't sleep.
He does
at
not
night.
sleep. Like he wakes up in the night and
And
wake up and down.
you also might be a vampire from another generation.
He woke up and I woke up and down looking for what to do. I'm just like,
Doing
"Oh,
laundry."
like can't thank you.
Your husband wants to be like, so excited because about me.
Carrying drill up and down. One day in the middle of the night, I heard drill. I jumped up. I was like, okay, what is your problem? Middle of the night, you're using drill. Anyway, so when I was having my babies, right, around let's say 2:00, when they wake up to eat,
Yeah.
you just carry them,
Yeah.
go walk around. Especially Cora disturbed him, Sha.
Walk
Cora,
around.
you carry Cora, walk around the house. And at that time, I am sleeping. I'm not
Yes.
sitting out there moral support to be
That's
walking
the
around
thing.
the house. With,
But when it happens like this, they don't have a problem with it.
Thank you,
Because the man is the one
it's the
doing
man
it
doing
and
it.
you're sleeping. Oh, it's how it should be. They
Yeah.
don't have a problem
Yeah.
with it. But if you're doing it and your husband is sleeping,
it's a
such
problem. Doesn't
I
matter
think we're
because
deviating. We need to
yeah.
come back and talk about this
Actually-
topic like a whole topic
Different,
because
yes, it's
a
true.
lot of women are just falling into the hands of, should I say, social media? They are
social
falling into the
media.
trap of social media ahead, the
Yeah.
trap of social media, and it's affecting their relationships.
Yeah.
Like this girl now, you're willing to spoil the relationship you have with your father, with your family.
Yeah.
because of food.
You're willing to be unhappy.
Yes.
Because she's not even happy.
Because of food.
Because of food. Because of cheap points on social media that nobody cares about. We are talking about with they are cooking for their own fathers and husbands at
And
home.
their fathers are happy
And
with
their
them,
father-
and they have
thank
a
you.
fantastic relationship, and they
Yeah.
are gaining what they want to gain. Because now, in return, your father will not, the things he wasn't thinking about, he'll start thinking, this girl
Thank
is
you.
ungrateful.
Exactly.
This girl is this girl is that. And it
Exactly.
starts causing unnecessary problems.
With your
choose your fights.
Yeah.
You see that statement is very true.
Yeah.
Even me,
And
I learned it late in life. Choose your battles.
choose your battles, yeah. And another thing I think we'll talk about again is, as women, as people that are fighting for, equality and all of that, what are the real issues we should be fighting for?
Leslie, food is not food.
It's not food. There are so many issues that I think we don't really hammer on. We need to
You know what? You guys should point out some of those issues for us.
Yes.
Let's come and actually table it here.
Yes.
And actually talk about it. And let's leave food and cooking
Let's leave
alone.
food and cooking.
Ah.
Like, even Chimamanda said in one of her interviews too, that Nigerian families is always talking about cooking.
Food and cooking. Let's leave it alone. Shebi now you're not cooking. You're not happy. Nobody's like, okay, it's all right.
It's all right. It's okay.
Well, you don't have to listen to us, as usual.
Maybe we're not even cooking for our husband.
And we're
That's
here
it,
telling
okay.
people we're cooking and providing.
The men might be hungry. They might be eating outside.
My dear, their side chicks might be cooking for them.
for them outside. In fact, we're here. We don't know what our husbands are doing outside.
My
We're here
dear,
making mouth. So
people
just-
don't even know. Sir. Maybe our husbands will go out eat. We will go to
those
collect. Let's leave it at
maybe me
that.
and they collect anything. I ain't collecting. Look at my armpit is empty.
Oh my God.
But anyway, yeah, we'll see you guys in our next video.
Bye.
Bye.